Hey guys, and a big hello to all of our viewers. My name is Darcy and I am a leading hand at the Ipswich Nature Centre. This facility has been running for over 80 years and I've been lucky to be working here for the past 5 of those years. So this is part of Ipswich City Council's free zoo, and we're actually one of the only free zoos in all of southeast Queensland. Now I want today to introduce you to some of my friends of David the dingo. We've got Moose, our dingo, and we've also got Lola, she's just running around a bit, but I wanted to introduce you guys to these dingoes. So dingoes are really fantastic animals, and there's a few things that they're facing as issues in the wild. Namely, it's wild dogs. So domesticated dogs that are running around the wild, they're breeding, and unfortunately the bloodline of dingoes is diminishing. Now, one of the reasons why dingoes are actually really important for our Australian ecosystem is that they are the only top-tier predator that we really have running around hunting. So what this means is they're the only animal that can really take care of cats and foxes and sort of outcompete them when it comes to sort of hunting and habitats. One of the other really important things we can do to protect dingoes is we can look at how we think about dingoes and how we react about dingoes. So it's really important to appreciate them as wild animals and not just as dogs, because they are very different. Some of those differences, let me just go into it a little bit. These guys are like the upgraded versions of dogs. So they've been living in Australia for about 4,000 years. And in those 4,000 years, they've been doing whatever they can to survive and hunt in the Australian wild. So they have a few key adaptations that your pet dog wouldn't have. They don't have any smell, for example, which helps them when hunting. So wallabies can't smell a dingo coming for them, and they stay very clean because of this. Some of the other really cool features about a dingo is that they are really flexible. They have additional joints in their legs. They can also partially dislocate their hip bones. They have rotation wrists that rotate just like yours and mine. And they can also turn their head 180, a lot more than I can turn my head. But they can almost turn their head completely all the way around. These sort of adaptations really help when it comes to hunting, particularly these sort of flexible adaptations that they have. So the partially dislocating hips is a really good way for them to be able to get into burrows, get into holes, and make sure that they don't get stuck or injured while hunting. Here we go, here's our girl, having a bit of a kiss. Now these guys are very friendly, but it is really important, like I said, to appreciate these guys as wild animals. You'll often see dingoes in many parts of Australia, more famously in some of our coastal areas like Fraser Island, where they have beautiful population of purebred dingoes. One of the biggest issues that comes with this sort of close environmental relationship with people is that often we have tourists who don't really quite understand just how important dingoes are, approaching them as though they are your common pet type animal. And this typically goes really bad for people, and it can cause dingoes to sort of lash out and bite. You can find yourself in trouble, and this doesn't help the dingoes out at all. So it is really important to make sure that if you see a wild dingo, you just leave them be. All right, wonderful, thank you so much. That's all from me. We're gonna go check out one of our other friendly Australian animals, Emu the emu. So come with me and we'll go check him out.